Hi there, this is Galen Martling. Today I have a really sweet home themed card that's filled with tags. And so I am using lots of different tags, shapes, sizes, and from different papers and patterns. And so I'm using Unity Stamp Company, Fairyland Gateway, June Rose, With You I'm Home, and Scallops and Circles Nesting Dies. And so I took pieces of this sentiments from different kits, and I stamped the little house there, sort of a whimsical little house with a garden theme in black hybrid ink so that I could use Copic markers for the coloring. And so I'll list the markers here in the video and on my blog, but the supplies and everything will be linked in addition in a separate link because there's a lot of different supplies for this. And so Unity has some freebies coming out that are in ephemera, and it's beautiful, beautiful different pieces of paper that you can cut and add to your projects, make tags, or just use as embellishment for mixed media and other kinds of paper crafts. And so I just used one of the tags, and I just love it. And I paired it with this little house. I added some Copic coloring, tried to get more nature colors in it. And then I wanted to match the pattern in the tag, in the tag that I cut out. And I just love it. I added some blues, tans, and a little bit of yellow. And then I added a little bit of red um, afterwards also. And then you could see there's lots of different layers of shades of color, and you just play around with it, see what you like. Of course, use what you have. You don't need to use Copic markers. It's just what I use a lot of, so I'm showing Copic markers. But yeah, so there's a lot of little details in this. So something that has a point to it would be good, um, so that you can get into all the different little spaces. The other thing that would work good are colored pencils on this, and maybe even colored pencil on craft would look really beautiful with this nature garden scene look. I decided I wanted these mushrooms red, so I changed the color. And then off camera, I added some white dots using a jelly roll pen, and it just really gave it some character and whimsy look, um, a whimsy look. So I just like playing around with it. I gave it a little bit of a shadow with a sky color. And then I am going to cut it out with a circle die. And I wanted to make sure I had enough of that blue there to make that background fit inside that little circle die cut. Also, I'm using as I mentioned, the Unity dies for this. And I layered the smallest one using this particular little image. And I used a blank black circle as the frame for it. And I'm going to frame it right over that pretty tag that I cut out. And so I use flat double-sided tape here, but on the back of that circle, I'm going to add some foam tape. Now, I have these little sentiments that I just made smaller tags out of, and I tied it to the bigger tag and fastened everything all together. I used a little bit of glue to keep those tags in place so that you could see the sentiment good. I just added some. You don't really need the glue, but I just did because it would just probably fall one behind each other, and which also would work, however you like it. And then I just used some flat double-sided tape to just place the tag onto a card. So I love making tag cards. It's one of my favorite things. So give it a try. I love to see how you do with it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.